So quite a few years ago, I put up my very first wash and go video showing you guys how I achieved my wash and go at the time. And I wasn't as skilled at doing wash and goes as I am now. And also my hair wasn't as healthy as it is now. So all I'm gonna say about that video is it was the results for me. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel where I share my personal hair journey and tips, tricks, and product reviews to help you with your own. Today we are in my shower, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first product, okay? So, in that video, I use the As I Am Detangling Leave-In. Lock method, I do LCO. So first you see me using here the Detangling Conditioner. I'm using this as the L, which is my leave-in. I like for my leave-in to be slippery, kind of light. It doesn't have to do any heavy moisturizing. I just like for it to be really detangling and to really get in there, which is why I chose the Detangling Conditioner for this step. Now, if you're not familiar with As I Am's website, As I Am actually does the work for you and puts labels products that are vegan. So if you're new to the channel, hi, I am a vegan. So that detangling conditioner is not vegan. In fact, I don't really think it's a very popular product either. So you kind of have to buy it online if you want it, right? So what I did to kind of get a similar product is I got their Restore and Repair leave-in conditioner from their Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. This particular product was the closest I could get to that because it contains glycerin and then a bunch of typical conditioner fatty alcohol ingredients, and that's very similar to the original detangling conditioner. Clearly, sectioning had not come into my life at this moment in time because I can be seen just putting these products generously over the entire section of my hair and not actually breaking it down to further distribute them. So, and I do see myself doing like some praying hands type motion to try to get it through. So that's what I'm going to do here in hopes that the product gets through. I call myself doing the LCO method at this time. So after that, I followed the leave-in with the the double buttercream from As I Am. Next up in the LCO is the cream, and for this I'm using the double buttercream. It's extremely moisturizing. I've used it in the past and loved it. I use a healthy amount of this and any other product that I apply to my hair because I only wash my hair once a week. So this I do like to be a little heavier because it does start to weigh down my hair and to kind of help the curls clump and form. I find that this As I Am product didn't really do that, but it does provide a lot of moisture. So I like to get that in there as well. Now, of course, that one is also not on their vegan products list. And by the way, if y'all wondering why I had all these As I Am products, it's because As I Am saw a really old video of mine. They really liked it. The video used to get a lot of views. It was on Google and everything. I don't know why. Shout out to my friend Lynette for even giving me the product for my birthday. But they sent me like hundreds of dollars worth of product. Not for a video or nothing, just because. To say thank you. So that's why I had all those products. But yeah, the double buttercream is called double buttercream because it has 2 butters in the top 5 ingredients and then a bunch of oils. The closest I could get was their Twist Defining Cream from their original line. This has, it has glycerin, like the other products. A lot of the products have glycerin, but then it starts going into a bunch of oils kind of further up on the ingredients list, and that's the closest I could get. There is a butter, but it is a little further down. It's the closest I could get in the product. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. Again, still no sectioning. I didn't remember this product having color, but it has a slight pink hue to it, or what color is this? I don't know, like an off-white pink color to it. And that almost got my entire head, just a little bit more. Alright, I think we got it, I think we got it. Woo, okay, now, To make it even harder for this product to actually do what it's supposed to do, I'm now going to add oil, because remember, LCO, the O is for oil. And of course the O in the LCO is grapeseed oil this time. I'm not an oil junkie. I use whatever oil that there is, and I smooth that on my hair starting from the ends. If I don't get oil all the way up to the top, it really doesn't matter. I'm about to cover it with gel anyway, so I mainly focus on getting that oil on my ends, if nowhere else. Now, I use grapeseed oil in the video because I regularly use oil and I used to buy it from like TJ Maxx in large containers. But I don't use oil in my hair anymore, so I had to go get this from the kitchen. Okay, so it's olive oil. I don't use oil in my hair, and I don't really eat oil either. So there's that. So the gel that I used in the original video is A-OK. That is the As I Am curling jelly. But when I got it from Sally Beauty, it was busted. Okay, busted. So I actually repackaged it. Whoop, there it is. I always have this drawer on deck. I poured it in here. It was almost completely the whole product, but Sally was very, very nice and sent me an entirely new 16 ounce. So I have 2 products of this now, so I can actually, you know, do it with a better wash and go than this when I get done with this product. So for the styler, I'm going to be using the Coil Defining Gel, I think is what it's called. It's basically the gel that I didn't review the last time I had my As I Am review. And I like to apply a healthy amount of gel as well to fully coat this section. I like to kind of go until my hair feels really slippery. That's kind of my guide to know when I've put enough gel in my hair. We're going to start this thing off with no sectioning, as per usual, as I was doing at the time. However, y'all, this is where I guess I was beginning to develop the early stages of my current routine, because I did go in and start slicing into it in these rows that I normally wear my hair in. Now here's where the styling starts. I actually am going to go in smaller sections to actually style my hair. And so I'm using my finger to measure out a 1-inch row, and then I'm going to put the rest of the hair up in a clip. So the technique that I use to define my hair is called the rake and shake technique. It is a technique by Ouidad, and I find that it produces similar results to shingling, but it's a lot faster. So you see me raking here, and then I'm gonna grab my ends and shake. It pops the curls apart in separation, and then, you know, you don't have to sit there shingling. And shingling makes my hair really frizzy for some reason. And I apply more product to the root to get it through, because I do realize that I do have thick hair, and the root may have not gotten the gel, honey. Though this gel is gonna have to work hard to counteract the products that are on my hair. So I had not yet learned the magic of adding water to my hair to smooth product through and all that. So it is what it is. I'm done, okay? Here's the front view, okay? Hair is hanging, but I did wear my hair in a braid out last week. If you haven't seen that braid out versus wash and go video, go check it out, because it's that braid out that I was wearing. And zip back. All right. Now in that video, I air dried my hair, and I don't know why I did that, because I did totally own a dryer. I've always owned a hair dryer, so I don't know why I did that. I feel like this would be a bit much to air dry, so I think right now I'm still like, do I want to be authentic? Do I want to be authentic and actually air dry it, or do I want to send a little hair dryer? I think I might do a little air drying, maybe most of the day, and then sit under like before bed so that my hair is absolutely dry, so that I can actually like not have wet hair when I go to bed. My hair was not as healthy, so it definitely dried out a lot quicker, and air drying was a little easier. But now that I have healthier hair, like my hair is way thicker than it was, air drying is not as realistic on healthy hair. Let's just be real. So yeah, we'll get back on that. This is going to be a really awesome puff. I'm going to pull my hair up probably for at least a couple of days until I feel like rinsing my hair and redoing it, or I'm going to just leave it in the puff, because You know, we got pretty decent definition in some places. We got the curls coming through, but they are very, very lazy. Like, I know if the wind blows, they're going away. And then there is product residue throughout my hair. And then the shape is kind of off. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like definitely previous Kayla needs some work on technique. There's a lot of technique things that kind of stopped this wash and go before it was really fully out the gate. I feel like when you look at the product ratio, the odds are stacked against the gel, right? There's just way too much like a cream and a leave-in and an oil, and the cream and the leave-in aren't really the lightest that there could be out there, because that's how a lot the products that I use in the original video, they're heavier products, because SIM does have products that are more so glycerin with typical ingredients based, but those were not the ones that I use, and so I picked ones that were similar to that. So yeah, it's just too much of a heavy product for the gel to be kind of more of a light gel. Gels like that are usually best with either a light leave-in or no leave-in at all. So the gel just never had a fair chance to really do anything. And then the not sectioning and not adding water, those two things probably would have helped this as well and got it a little bit better. Probably avoided some of the product flakes. Of course, I did release a video about flaking and how to avoid flakes in your hair, so definitely check that one out. But yeah, I know this is going to pull back really nice. It's going to pull back pretty nice. See that? I see the vision. And then put it right around my ears. Oh yeah, it's finna be a look. It's finna be a look. I see it. I see the vision. But anyway, that's enough for me recreating my looks. There's going to be some videos over here that you might want to check out. Click on them if you want to stay on my channel. Subscribe. I post videos every week, and I'll talk to you in the next one.